Here is a list of 10 deadly movie monsters from the trench. So to start off, oceanic trenches are prominent long topographic depressions of the ocean floor. They are typically 50 to 100 kilometers or 30 to 60 miles wide and 3 to 4 kilometers or 1.9 to 2.5 miles below the level of the surrounding oceanic floor. But it can be thousands of kilometers in length. So other sea monsters from other parts of the ocean swimming around are not here in this list, just the ones from the deepest parts of the ocean. Anyway, let's get to it. So starting off with the smallest, we have the trench. In the movie Aquaman, the trench represents a subcategory of Atlanteans within the kingdom of the same name, the trench. Characterized by their lack of sight, their nighttime activity, and their ferocious and monstrous nature. These subspecies have developed distinct physiological traits that allow them to survive at extreme depths exceeding 2.5 kilometers beneath the ocean floor. They have adjusted to this habitat by adapting away from sight as a primary sense and have become nocturnal. They also exhibit an aversion to light and typically avoid its presence. Number 2. The deep ones. So in the movie Underwater, aside from the alpha creature, there were also a swarm of other smaller monsters. Well, smaller relative to the big monster, but still twice or thrice taller than a normal man. These creatures, although unnamed in the movie, are definitely the live-action movie adaptation of the deep ones, entities that serve and worship Cthulhu. They are arguably one of Lovecraft's most iconic monsters, and it was great to see them finally in the screens. As depicted in Lovecraft's work, the movie also portrays them as human-fish hybrids of sorts. Number 3. The AMMONITE. In the movie Mysterious Island, a cephalopod resembling an ammonite emerges from a trench and attacks the characters of the movie. Ammonites are a diverse group of ancient cephalopods inhabiting the Earth millions of years ago. Despite resembling nautiluses, ammonites were genetically closer to squids and octopus. The one featured in the Mysterious Island movie was of extraordinary size, surpassing all known ammonite species comparable to a giant squid. The creature's body had a resemblance to a large octopus, sporting two notably elongated tentacles akin to those of a squid, and also a hard shell. Number 4. The OCTALUS. Seen in the 1998 movie Deep Rising, this massive aquatic creature of mysterious origin becomes a menace in the luxury cruise ship called the Nautica. Octalus possesses a multitude of lengthy, slimy tentacles, each tipped with a mouth, and its main body features a large mouth with two prominent eyes. The tentacles have the intriguing ability to seal their mouths shut, adding to the creature's captivating and hazardous nature. The film speculates that the Octalus could hail from a confined and low-lying expanse beneath the ocean floor, commonly referred to as a trench. Number 5. The KRAKEN. In the latest The Meg 2 The Trench, a variety of formidable creatures beyond just the megalodons made their appearance. Among them was a particularly ominous and fear-inducing cephalopod entity, appropriately referred to as the KRAKEN here. This colossal sea creature boasts striking yellowish eyes with slender pupils, reminiscent of an octopus gaze. Its bulbous head and a dark grey-black hue coloration added to its imposing presence, while its long tentacles adorned with suction cups completed its menacing appearance. The KRAKEN engaged in a fierce confrontation with one of the megalodons, proving to be a formidable adversary. The outcome, though, will not be spoiled here. Number 6. The Meg. In the movie The Meg and its sequel, the habitat of the megalodon sharks is primarily set in the deep oceans, particularly in the unexplored depths of the Marianas Trench, beneath the thermocline layer, whatever that is. The Marianas Trench is one of the deepest parts of the world's oceans, and in the movie it is depicted as an ancient and hidden ecosystem teeming with undiscovered marine life, including the prehistoric megalodon sharks. As adults, the megalodons appear to be massive creatures, over 100 feet or 30 meters in length, and there were 3 of them in the second movie, along with the one seen in the prologue, and 2 from the first movie, so there is a total of 7 mechs in between the 2 flicks in this franchise. Number 7. Gamera. Gamera is a gigantic turtle kaiju that debuted in the 1965 movie Gamera the Giant Monster. He is often stated as a rival to Toho's Godzilla and one of the most famous kaiju of all time. In the Heisei trilogy, Gamera is a bioengineered Earth defender created by Atlantis, a kingdom found in the deep trenches of the Pacific Ocean. There was also an undersea graveyard containing numerous other Gamera bones, implying that the Atlanteans developed several other specimens of this kaiju. This monster resembles a huge, heavily armored turtle with a shell that can serve both as a protective barrier and a weapon. It can also fly, breathe fire, and most of all, loves kids. Number 8. Cthulhu. In the movie Underwater, Cthulhu is reimagined as a massive organism, devoid of supernatural abilities though, or extraterrestrial origins. The mere sight of him doesn't induce madness or insanity, as was seen in the original work in the original Cthulhu mythos. Within the storyline of the movie, Cthulhu assumes the role of a dominant creature overseeing a vast underwater offspring swarm, which could potentially be the Deep Ones, though they remain unnamed in the film. Cthulhu's behavior is driven by typical animalistic instincts rather than malevolence, essentially serving as a guardian of the abyss. This version of Cthulhu and its Zothian or swarm-like Deep Ones inhabit the Marianas Trench. Number 9. The Giant Octopus. So from the movie, it came from beneath the sea. The giant octopus is a massive cephalopod of kaiju proportions that emerged from the Pacific Ocean and assaulted San Francisco in 1955. It features 6 arms instead of the customary 8 of the octopus. This colossal mollusk is adept at swimming freely and employs a jet propulsion system, enabling it to attain remarkable speeds in open waters. While it was said to typically reside in the Mindanao Trench within the Philippine Sea, a nuclear bomb testing in the region forced it to relocate and then attacking the cities in the North American coast. And number 10. The KARATHEN. In the Aquaman film, the hidden sea beneath the trench is home to the KARATHEN. This immense and wise primordial sea creature is among Earth's mightiest beings. For countless ages, she has safeguarded the trident of Atlan in the concealed depths. Eventually, she aids Aquaman in his mission to avert conflict between the surface realm and the underwater domain, joining forces with him to oppose his half-brother Marius in the battle for Atlantis. The KARATHEN's appearance is reminiscent of a colossal blend of a squid, shrimp, crustacean, and a dragon. And as said before, the KARATHEN is found in the hidden sea beneath the trench, so essentially it is a trench monster. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button for support and subscribe, but most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates on new videos here on this channel. Take care, fam.